Hey folks, welcome back to Tekkit with Trget. I'm quickly going to hop in bed. Anyway, today's show, I'm going to, be making a Klein Star to store all my energy that you can see slowly accumulating in there as well. So to do that, I'm going to pop that out of there quickly, and I'm going to go speeding off to find some fuel quickly, so just hang on to your hats and I'll be right back. So I gathered some wood so that I can make myself some charcoal, because I appear to have gotten rid of all of my charcoal by accident. So I'll quickly do that by using, well, I think the minimum I need is, not sure if 2 sticks will get through that, but that should hopefully be enough. Yep. And I have 1 charcoal, so I'm gonna drop that in there quickly. That'll give me 5 of that. I'll pull that out, so now I have 6. And there should be oh, excellent, 1 more in there. Now I won't get rid of that one, and these I'm actually going to place in there, which has changed them into some glowstone and some gunpowder. I'm going to leave this running. Now what I'm going to do here is, instead of my normal fast forward cut, I'm actually just going to stop recording and leave this running in the background so that it'll generate me, well, lots and lots of energy. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to do it slightly differently. I'm going to take all this gunpowder and turn it all into charcoal. So now this can run a bit longer. So now I don't actually have to watch it so carefully, because I doubt I'll be gone long enough for a stick of, well, for almost a stack of diamonds to form. So I'm going to leave this running, and I will be back in a flash if I actually leave my microphone there while I'm still talking. So I'll be right back, folks. I'm not going to move. And a quick update, because, well, I figure this hopping along through it running would probably be a bit interesting. So I've been sitting here doing nothing for about 20 minutes. So I figured that I'm actually going to take all the coal, which I have there, and all the redstone, and I'm going to keep converting that. So I'm going to convert all of this back into charcoal. So that's 1, 2, 3 stacks of charcoal. I'll hang on to that 8 outside. I'll put all of these back in. So as follows. Now, if you're a stick, you may have noticed that the divining rod jumped from wherever it was. I'm not sure where. That's because I decided to use the search thing to quickly check up a couple of recipes while I was waiting. And unfortunately, the side effect of that is that sometimes it pops up. Well, you can see I suddenly have this in my hand again, which, if you're interested, I was looking up the world anchor, but I'm not going to explain that for the time being. Actually, I might just have some steak, because I don't actually want to starve to death, because that's an actual possibility. So, right, have 3 bread and some raw pork chops. Now, I'm actually going to, how much is a pork chop? 64, so that's 1 pork chop. 2 pork chops, 3 pork chops, 4 pork chops, 5 pork chops, 6, 7, 8 pork chops, 9 pork chops, and oh, so I only need half of 32 in that, which is 16. If I could learn to count. And 16 gram should get me plenty of raw pork chop to eat. And then I'll cut right back to absolutely nothing happening while I wait. So I'll leave my 4 actual pork chops out. Ooh. Only 9? Why only 9? Not sure why only 9. Oh. Bugger. Oh well. That's 9, and the barrel can go back in there. And I'm going to cook this. And go back to waiting there. So, I'm not going to move. And, well, I'll put my good steak away. I'm going to jump ahead forward in time again. And hopefully I'll have lots of stuff and I can make some interesting items for you. So, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back after these messages from our sponsor. And we're back in. So as you can see, it's slowly, ever so slowly, making more items for me. Now what I decided to do is that I'm going to go mining. And I can do that because I now have energy to spend using the destruction catalyst. So with the divining rod and the destruction catalyst, I can get plenty of mining done. And oh, I have pork chop too, so I'll quickly eat a bit, and then I'll go handle the hostile spiders. There's a spider somewhere around here. Pick that up. Anyway, so I'm going to go mining using the destruction catalyst and, well, and my divining rod. So I'm quickly going to hop downstairs so I can just show you how that works. To fall too far. So the destruction catalyst works like this. You right click and it takes a section of off and it drops that little thing called, well, it's a loot ball, so it doesn't cause lag. Now you can see that didn't actually use up any of the redstone I have on me, but as you increase the size of it mining, it does that. So I'm now going to hop to fast forward mode and I'm going to see, can I find plenty of resources to speed this along a bit. Oh, it looks like we found a teeny tiny little slime down here. Oh, hello, Mr. Slime. Hello. Now hopefully he drops a slime ball. Excellent. So now I have another resource that's quite valuable, which is a slime ball. So I'm going to put all this away, hang on to that, and so now I'm down to redstone. Ah, that would have been the mining. So hopefully I can find more stuff, and I'm gonna hop back into fast forward mode. So here we go. And I'm just home safely, so I'm going to hop straight into bed. So, from that bit, if you noticed, I managed to mine quite a lot of resources, and I also ran into the most adorable little slime, which I then proceeded to kill so that I could take all his energy. And I also managed to find a ton of Nikolite and some lapis lazuli. I'm going to teach to my chest or my tablet. I'll put all these resources away. Now there's an Enderman out here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Hear him. So I'm going to throw all this nice stuff in there. Now, those uranium ore are probably the most valuable thing I found. So I'm going to convert all of this to Nikolite. You can see this has been slowly running in the background as well. But I'm going to take that out. And then I'm going to, well, I'll keep 2 of those because that's a diamond. Going to see what happens if I make lots of Mobius fuel. So that's done going through all of that because I want 8 Mobius fuel. There we go. And this is going to slowly keep drawing in power, which is fine. And I get to make a Klein Star. The tin's useless. So the Klein Star needs me to convert this to matter. So well, I need something relatively expensive. So I'll drop those in there, then quickly those 2. And then this can go back. And well, I only need 8. So let's make ourselves a diamond. And the Klein Star is simply a diamond surrounded by 8 Mobius fuel, and that's going to drain that out for me quickly. And I'll leave this running, generating more, well, Mobius fuel. And I'm going to call the episode there. It did take a bit longer than I had originally planned, but I did get to show off a lot of things working, so thank you for joining me. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll I'll see you next time. Take care, folks.